Welcoming back our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience for the last of the day here at Belmont Park, where KRAKEN time looks like running your favourite $3.50 into $3.20 with the WOP. Just Leroy, $7.50 into 6 on the second line of betting. A last start heavy 8 winner. Dirty Chai has been easy, $7.50 out to $9.50. They are the runners in single figures. Scott, how did you order the 4?
13 on top for me. Magnachine gets a nice soft run from barrier number 1. Yes, the cutaway may not be the place at the end of the day, but as they fan wider and wider, Bradley Parnham shouldn't have to go around a single horse. So Magnachine for me at double figures. 3 KRAKEN time. Very respectful of this horse. He's back from a 3-year-old race to a Saturday. From his 3-year-old Saturday to a Wednesday meeting. 5 Just Leroy. As the track's got worse, the punters have got keener on him. And 12, I'll include Dirty Chai next best. 13, 3, 5 and 12, but point of difference for me.
13, Magnachine on top for Scott. 19 into $16, but still at a big price. Michael, what caught the eye in the yard?
Both the 2 and the 3, but I'll side up with Border Force at the value here, Lockie. I thought he looked really well, third up into his campaign. Nice and alert, nice and fit as well, and he should be in the right part of the track here. A 3-deep cover, hopefully, as Scott alluded to. They're getting out a little bit in terms of track position now. Each way play, fresh into month between runs. I think he can run a big race in there in the last.
Border Force on top for Michael at $9.50, and Scott is with Magnachine, so we're getting plenty of value from the boys in the last of the day, but KRAKEN time will jump your favourite at $3.30 with Sean McGruddy in the saddle for Sharon Miller. They're joining the line well. Here's Darren for the call of the last here at Belmont Park.
Another little piece of our great racing history about to be put to bed, it seems, there with the Coolgardie Racing Club. Now Valsacina is about to make her way there with Satin Black and Seduce Me, some of the mares, and Just Leroy. They're coming in well. Lights are on down in the car park area as Satin Black goes up now, taking her spot. Just Leroy comes forward and in goes Seduce Me. So Valsacina will be the last of them. One of quite a few mares tackling the last of the day. Starter getting up, takes hold of the button. Luke Campbell brings up Valsacina. One on Oregon Hiker a little earlier this afternoon. There's the light flashing on top of the gates. They stand. Rider of Zubolt's has a yellow cap. Plenty of interested onlookers here from gate staff. They're backing Play Ball out. Lakdar Romilly. Hello, broadcasting box. Right. It's undergoing the vets. Thanks indeed. And past fit to run. Thanks, Marty. Marty Vickers online here. And Play Ball past fit to go. So they're set, they're racing as well, and it was Magnachine who was amongst the first to go. Duke of Wellington also commenced quickly. Goalkeeper and Apache Blue up there in the firing line. Behind them, Border Force, Enchanting Sound, yielding ground soon after as Dirty Chai zips around those. Followed by Just Leroy easing back into the field. Around the outside, Seduce Me from KRAKEN time. The stablemates Play Ball, Zubolt's back there together as they settle down. Outside of those, Satin Black and a clear last, Valsacina. They work along the side, 650 from home, and the leader is Duke of Wellington in control as they come up towards the turn, but now going up is the baldy-faced Apache Blue, who got on equal terms here at the top of the home straight. Back behind the Magnachine. It has to bide its time and wait on that cutaway. Dirty Chai next, Seduce Me. Are they going to come right here to the outside or stay closer towards the inner? Apache Blue's rider is angling towards the middle of the track. Dirty Chai, KRAKEN time is starting to run on well. well. Duke of Wellington battling back. Goalkeeper gets a split down the outside. Zubolt's Kraken Time in the meantime reaches the lead. Zubolt's is in pursuit. Kraken Time's the leader. Zubolt's Magnachine, but Kraken Time is too strong, and Kraken Time through the ground very well in the last. Kraken Time from Magnachine, maybe Zubolt's out wider there, and it possibly ran third from Apache Blue Goalkeeper. Then Border Force, Enchanting Sound, Duke of Wellington, Play Ball, Satin Black, Border Force, Seduce Me, Valsacina, Just Leroy are well back, and knocking right up to run Stone Motherless, Dirty Chai. Kraken Time takes out the last event of the day. A universal ruler like so many who loves the ground and just diced its way through. Coming away, and Kraken Time too good here in the last on the card. Good win. 3 Kraken Time for trainer Sharon Miller, and takes out the final event of the day from Magnachine. Now, it was close for third. Zubolt's there, Goalkeeper also. And there was one other. We'll get the numbers. Here they come now, in actual fact. The winner 3, Kraken Time. Second 13, Magnachine. And third 9, Goalkeeper got the nod. That was the one from Zubolt's on the extreme outside, and then 8 Apache Blue. 3, 13, 9 and 10, 1.5 into Necker margins, and 1:15.10 for the 1200, the time recorded for the last event of the day. Kraken Time with its second victory in only 6 career runs is by Universal Ruler and from Dan Time. As we head downstairs now, and Lockie's about to join us after the victory of Kraken Time for trainer Sharon Miller.
Thanks, Darren. He's a nice horse, this one, Kraken Time, and he returns off a short freshen up with a win. Winning trainer Sharon Miller joins me now. Sharon, Kraken Time, he was over a month between runs. Why did you elect to give him just a slight freshen up in the lead up to today's assignment?
He'd had a couple of hard runs, and we just thought we'd do that and let him, find his feet again.
From the wide alley today, did you come in today with any reservations, knowing the fact that he would need an ounce of luck from the wide draw?
Yeah, he's better on the outer probably, so 3 deep with cover was what we planned, but it was a bit wider, but the track deteriorated, so that's all. He handled it good.
We've seen him be quite a versatile horse. He broke maiden status sitting right on top of the speed. We've seen him find the line really well from off the speed. What do you think his asset is at this stage of his early career?
I think he's better if he sits midfield or something and has a good finish at him. He seems a bit better that way. But yeah, no, he's a nice horse going somewhere.
Now that he's had this freshen up, is he still handling his work behind the scenes well enough to continue on this campaign for another run or two?
I think so, yeah, he's a good doer.
Well done on the win.
Thank you.
There's Sharon Miller after the win of Kraken Time. A great way to finish the day for Sharon, and also Sean McGrady, who continues to ride in fantastic fashion at the moment. That was Sean's second winner on today's program. Obviously saluted aboard Warrelea Lass for Steve Wolf earlier on today's program, but that's a nice horse, Kraken Time, and one that plenty of punters can continue to follow, especially